Everyone, so I'm back with another of these kind of pillar tower column cards. This one has really inspired me to do a little bit of a mini series. So if you've missed this one, this is a gorgeous card. It all folds flat and it will fit in an 8x8 envelope. And this one was inspired by one that I saw Jamie Rogers make. But I do like to make more 6x6 and 5x7 style cards. So got this one for big showstopper, beautiful. But I've made a very cute 6x6. How adorable is this one? Again, all folds flat. And I've changed the placement of the bars on this one as well. And I talk you all through that. Again, don't need any dies. Use whatever you have in your stash. And it's great for many, many occasions. So if you want to see how I've made the smaller version, keep watching. So I've pulled out an old paper pad. This is Butterfly Blossom from Card Making Magic. And they've got these really lovely big butterfly pop-out pieces already pre-cut, so I'm going to use that one and then the papers as well. So I've got this bottom design there, which I've already stuck on one of the columns. So it's a premium foiled card pack. Again, if this product's still available, I'll link it below. I'm not using that one. That's the set. A few people said about this one in my last video. I did link it in the end, I'd forgot, but it's Textures, the Bookshop Sentiments, and it's the one I used on the bottom there, Celebrate. And on that one it was the love, and it's just the meanings of those words. So I'm not using that one today because I've got a smaller area. So instead I'm using my verses, which I absolutely love, and I'm using the one here. It says, I was bored so I made you this card. And then I've used the hello from my new big words, and you get all of your family names there as well. Stamp set comes with it, but I've just die cut the hello there, and I'm using the linen print embossing folder again, so I've already done those pieces. So to make this one, you're going to want 2 pieces of 4.5 by 6, and along the 4.5 side you're going to score it 1, 2, 3 and 4. You want to do that twice. I've already got one ready there, so we'll do that in a moment. And then you'll want 4 pieces, excuse that noise, that's my dog. These are 6.5 by 1. And you're going to score along the 6.5 side at 2 and 6. Okay, so 2 and 6. And then I'll go through all the mats and layers in a minute. We'll get those stuck down first of all. So just fold and burnish those score lines just so they're all mountain folds, again with those pieces as well. So I've already created the case and one of the columns, so we'll do that one first. So take this one, and you're going to run your glue all down that 1/2 inch tab, and then I'm just going to fold one side and the tab over, and then just fold that one side and then fold it back, and now I've got that column. And then you're going to take one of these and you're going to add your glue to the 1/2 inch tab, and then take this one, and you want the small side, you've got the long side there, I've got the small side, long side tab. So you want the small side to connect to that tab, and then the tab at that end will connect to the other small side. Just make sure that it's nice and straight, and if you fold that down, make sure it runs parallel to the one underneath. Okay, that way you know it's all straight. And then again, add your glue, fold the long piece and the tab over, and then fold that short one over. It should all line up, and then again just fold it back over. Make sure it's all burnished. So this one here I've already decorated, so you want to cut yourself 2 to 4 pieces, depends if you want to cover the back, of 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4. So that's the one I've heat embossed on, and I've popped it up on a little bit of foam. And then you'll want 4 pieces of 3/4 by 1 3/4 for the sides. And then to decorate your columns, you'll want, depends if you want to cover, this one I decided to cover all of them because I had enough paper, so you'll want 8 pieces of 3/4 by 5 3/4. But you might just want to decorate the outer sides and the front on each of the column. So on this one I just decorated the sides and the front, so you can see all this is plain. On this one I decorated all 3 of the front pieces and left the back. So it's up to you, it depends on obviously the paper. So I've got those 4 there to cover that piece. So I'm going to stick all that down next. Okay, so now we can start sticking this down. So there's a few ways you can do this. You could have them, like I said in that video, you could have them both stuck into the back corner, So you've got more of the front, like so. You could have them both on the front, so you've got the back, or in the middle, which is what I think I'm going to do again. But this time I might stick them a little bit further down. So rather than flush with the top and the bottom, I might have them just a little bit. It depends on my decoration. So imagine that's where I'm going to kind of stick them. Now you need to decide which way you want yours to fold. So I'm going to have mine probably folding down to this side. So I can have, if I want to, a little bit of overhang of the butterfly on this left side here. And then my hello will be more over this side. But I think I want to have this set back in there. So that's the piece that goes over the top. And then the hello. I think that's going to look quite pretty. So it's a little bit more basic. I'm not going to have all the florals kind of hanging down. I think that can work. Or, like I said, if you want more space, you bring them right down to the bottom and the top. You'll need to decide. So if I'm going to come up 1/2 inch, just going to like put my finger where I need to add the glue. Just cover just under 1 inch and make sure everything's the right way up this time, because I did stick one in upside down in the last video. So wherever you stick this one in, you just want to make sure the rest are the same. So yeah, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch in from each side. So if you want to do yours flush like that, then you can stick it wherever you want. Just be wary of obviously the card being able to stay upright and not topple over. I think it will be okay. There's not too much weight on this one. And then when you stuck it down, just carefully let it go, fold it down, and just make sure, just find like a line and make sure that you've got a nice right angle. So that's running nice and straight there and there. This is all nice and straight. And then again here, so again, just roughly where I want to run the glue, like so. And take this one, just open that back up again, and then stick that one. So again, a little bit further down, 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch in. Just let it kind of grab, and then again, just carefully lay it all down flat. Find a line that you can make sure it's all nice and straight against. Okay, so that is how it's looking so far. So now I just want to stick this in the same way. So with this one, I'm going to have to do both at the same time. So it's going to be this side here. Again, I'm kind of eyeballing it. I can tell roughly where my glue needs to be. Bring it around this way, and I'm just going to slide both under there. Just kind of eyeballing it for a minute. Just give it a chance to kind of grab, and then just carefully fold it down flat. And again, just look at your lines. So that one's all perfect. This one, I think, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, everything, and make sure these are obviously bang on, because otherwise your card's going to wobble. So I'm just going to open that up again. Oh, it actually stands really well. I like that profile. I think that looks really cool. So now I can decorate. So once you kind of stick stuff across both of these pillars, that will stabilize the center, because right now it's, you know, quite kind of wobbly. But if you see this one here now, it holds itself really well because those are connecting. So I'm going to stick this down, stick my sentiment down. I might see if I've got any other little embellishments that I could maybe add, and then I will show you it at the end. And there's the finished card. Looks very cute. I didn't go for any more decoration. I actually quite like it, quite simplistic. So you can see when it folds flat, there's not a lot of dimension. I've added foam, but you could easily skip that part, but that's going to easily fit into a 6x6 envelope. And then it's very easy for them to know how to obviously display that. And it does stand really nice. It doesn't topple over or anything. What you could also do on the back, obviously if you've got a small message, you could write it on those sections there, but you could easily put another little panel in there, just a little square one or something. I think that would look really, really nice. And just so you can see how they look side by side. So once I got the 5x7 as well, but just how cool, just by moving these pieces, it does transform it again. I'm trying to hold them all, you know, it gives it another completely different look. I can imagine this with little plants in. It could be like a little planter, you know. You could maybe put another one of these panels through the middle and have just little plants all in them. That's another nice little idea as well. So like I said, loads of scope. I feel really inspired with this shape. It's given me lots of ideas, and yeah, I'm going to, like I said, do this mini series with them. So as always, all the products that I use and share will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you give the video a like, comment below because I enjoy reading them. Make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.